You didn't find Sprinkles. You want a hint?
Yeah.
Sprinkles is in the playroom. I saw her this morning. What?
Do you buy clothes for her?
No.
How did you get the robe?
I don't know. North Pole.
Oh, and doesn't even wearing slippers.
She's got slippers too.
Who's put a stocking on here?
For music, do you? Do ya? The fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing. If you don't listen to the Tori Kelly, Jennifer Hudson version of Hallelujah at least once every month, I can't prove this, but things go wrong. You get one unnecessary cramp a month. I don't know how to explain it. It's just how it works. Just got back from Cassandra's. Look what I got for free $3.99. A Snickers. Am I gonna eat this? There's almost a 0% chance, but I won't say zero. But I've never been a candy bar girl, but they have the 24 days of Casey's or something going on. You get a free thing every day. So we're gonna make our conchas this morning, and I actually have not had any coffee or water. This isn't an actual Stanley, so it doesn't keep the water cold. I mean, the water stays cold. It doesn't keep the ice in it though. But I don't hate that, because as long as the water's cold, that's all I really care about. It doesn't need to be frigid. That hurts my teeth. But we're gonna go ahead and get this started because it's 6-something in the morning, and I feel like this is a good time to start the conchas. Plus, my mom threatened me, basically, by saying she was gonna come over and they were gonna have one, and I cannot offer this. I cannot offer that. I mean, I can offer that, but I also wanna offer my better abilities. Chingo, I forgot I have to submit some stuff this morning. Okay, we're gonna get the conchas started to the resting phase, and then we're gonna get on the computer for a few hours. That's the plan. And are we using a mixer this time? You bet your buns. Yes, we are. Because these hands are not going in dough again. You never know when you're gonna lose a nail. Imagine. Sue me, but I don't love Michael Bublé's Christmas songs. I always skip them. Sue me! Oh no, did that overflow? It looks like it did. I'm over here doing other stuff because having your mixer going instead of doing this by hand with your big well and your big troubles, it's like having a sous chef in the kitchen. So I'm making this and I'm doing this and I'm refilling the water and whatever. I think it's ready. She said it should be elasticy, which I just washed my hands, relax. That's kind of elasticy. Yeah, it is. Ooh, okay, I think it's ready. We're gonna go ahead and butter her up. I'm obviously in a way better mood than last time because, not that I was in a bad mood. I love a little challenge, you know what I mean? I wanna know how to do things by hand too, but just instructions felt very unclear last time. And so just to clear this up, I was following her cookbook last time, and this time I'm following her YouTube video. It has more information. Like, she even tells you the weight of the flour, which I was saying, I don't know if I clipped that out of the video or not, but I was saying like, oh, I wish she told you the weight of the flour because that's the, that's how you can be most accurate. I'm just putting some lotion on, but it's actually butter because your stuff's gonna be a little sticky and you wanna cover it in butter. And then she tells you to use the mixer and she's like, you can do it by hand and I'll leave you instructions. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, it's great not to assume that everyone has a mixer because of course not everyone has a mixer, but also, what if they do? What if we have one? Make it into a little ball. This definitely looks significantly different than my last dough. Yeah, like I said, I love the cookbook thus far. Just, man, that one, I was really struggling. We're just gonna give him a little bit more butter because I'm in my Paula Deen era here with my butter. All right, and now it's going into a buttered bowl. And then I'm gonna clean my hands and then we're gonna cover it in plastic wrap in a towel. And she said she preheated her oven to 100 and then turned it off because her kitchen was kind of cold. And I was like, these are the things I need to know, girl. I didn't do that last time. My stuff did not rise. A lot of you blame the yeast, but it was actually me. It was my fault. The yeast was fine. We're gonna put some cling wrap. Although technically hers was plastic wrap. Is that the same thing? Is this just like the name brand or something? Hers, I looked at it, it said plastic wrap. And she didn't put it over the bowl, she put it over the actual dough. And then she put the towel over the bowl. And then she set the bowl on something else. because she didn't want it to touch. And I don't have whatever she used, so we're gonna have to figure that one out. But oh, also a concha. Some of you don't know what that is. I realized because you were saying, what is that? How do you spell that? What does that mean? Concha is it's a sweet bread, basically. So it's something you would typically have with coffee, like pretty much all the time. I feel like you would have it with coffee. But if you ever been to a Mexican bakery, you would see them. They look like, concha is just a shell, like a little seashell. So that's why the top looks like a little seashell, usually. But people make them into all different kinds of characters. And like conchas have really come a long way. They are incredible. They look, I'm like blown away by people's abilities with a concha. But essentially, it's just a sweet bread. Whenever I'm talking about Mexican pastries, Lewis is always telling me, he's like, they always look better than they actually taste. And I actually wholeheartedly disagree with that. I completely understand what he's saying, that they look like they're going to be very sweet because they're beautiful. Like pan dulce is beautiful. They make it look incredible, and it is, but it's not over the top sweet. That's why it was so good to eat it with a little coffee. Like it wasn't like having cake for breakfast. It was like having a little bit of sweet bread. And I don't know, I love it personally, which is why I want to make conchas myself. Plus I really like sharing them with people and my kids and my parents. And like, I want to know how to make stuff. And I want to show my kids that, you know, you can learn how to make things yourself. And we're all very capable. Even when we mess up, we can try again and it'll work. You know what I mean? And plus, when the kids see me doing stuff, it makes them interested in doing it. And, you know, the more abilities they acquire in life, the better. But that's what it is. It's just like a lightly sweetened bread, pretty much. We're gonna go a little off script. I made the vanilla and the chocolate otra vez, and that was the same pretty much, although I did use the mixer at the beginning, but it won't ball it up. So you do at some point have to get in there. Now I have one more fourth here of vanilla, and she made it into strawberry by using the strawberry Nesquik powder, pero I don't got that. So I have this, I have Hershey's syrup. This is a liquid. She used not a liquid. But YOLO, you know what I'm saying? What else can I do? Do I have anything strawberry flavored? Strawberry flavored powder. Would I have that? No. I have white chocolate flavored powder. I have obviously chocolate flavored powder. I have coffee flavored powder. Ooh, wouldn't that be good if I did like a cappuccino topping? Maybe next time. If there is a next time, I don't know, but we don't ever use this. Nala begged me to buy it, and then she never ate any of it. So here we go. We're just gonna use this. I'm gonna try to mix it with the little spatula for a second first. We'll see how this one goes. If this one goes bad, that's on me. That's on me, dog. Even though the blame's on you, even though the blame's on you, you can put that blame on me, or however that song goes. I've been listening to every version of Hallelujah this morning. The Tori Kelly, Jennifer Hudson one is the ultimate supreme, period. Period. Actually, there might be some other old school ones that I like as well, but anyways, ooh, you know what song is like a similar vibe? Okay, play I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me. I can only imagine.
Okay, I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me.
Hell yeah! I mean, heck yeah! Let's go.
Sorry, something went wrong. When you're ready, give it another try.
That's the devil. It took 10 years, but I did get it to work.
I can only imagine what it will be like.
I think this is gonna be fine.
When I walk,
it's not very pink though. I feel like she did add food coloring to hers. Maybe a little more?
I can only imagine.
Why not? It's going well, might as well mess it up. I should rewatch this movie. That was such a good movie.
I can only imagine.
Okay, it's cleanup time. Clean up, clean up. Everybody do your share. Clean up, clean up. Everybody everywhere. Okay, this song also slaps, but we're gonna go ahead and work for a while. It's 8:17 now, so that took about an hour and 30 minutes. That's not bad. It's not too bad. This is still a laborious task. Okay, the conchas, even with the mixer. However, it's not so bad with the mixer. I mean, you know, I got other stuff done too. So We're gonna go ahead and let that continue to rise for like an hour. And in the meantime, what is that? In the meantime, I gotta work. So I need to get in my emails. I need to edit. I need to send things off. I need to post. Yada, 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 la di da di la da 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 di. I ended up on a long call that I didn't know I was gonna have to do, and it's like business related, and it's like stuff I don't understand. And I'm on the phone with other people, and they're like blah blah blah, and did you blah blah blah, and do you have your blah blah blah? And I was like, I don't even know what those things are. But I don't like this. I have to pretend to be smarter than I am. I swear. I don't want it to overproof. Oh dear God, is it overproofed? Is that what this looks like? Is that, why is it, it's huge. It's a monster. It's gigantor. Okay, I have to pee, then we're gonna deal with this. I believe now is the shaping portion of the adventure. Oh, so let's get our mat out. I love this mat, it's from IKEA. And you obviously don't need the IKEA one, but it's great. Like, cause the counter's obviously clean. I cleaned it after I made the other stuff, but it's just so nice to have it. And then it has like circles and stuff on it. So like when we make a pie crust, yada, yada, it's very, very convenient. Let's go ahead and flip the dough out. It's pretty warm. I think that the oven trick was good. I think that had a lot to do with how much it, you know, rose. Wowzers. Rose, that reminds me I'm supposed to go get clothes, which means I gotta call my mom, which so many things need to be done, and they need to be done very fast today, early in the day. So many things, Ole. Another thing, her recipe in the book said make 12. Her recipe on the internet said she was gonna make 8. So I'm gonna grease these up. She did it with butter, and you know what? We're gonna follow the instructions. I'm just gonna butter the spots I think it's gonna be in. Like, I'm not trying to waste this butter. This is knockoff Kerrygold butter. Even the knockoff is expensive. Actually, it's not really expensive. It was from Costco. Actually, it was kind of expensive. What am I talking about? What am I putting on airs for you guys? Butter costs a lot. I found that out when I made the cookies. I was like, dude, I spent 30 bucks on butter. $30 on butter. Although I will say butter is delicious and worth every penny. So she used a little pastry thing, but I have this knife out already, so we're just gonna slice through it with that. Okay, so there's half. We're gonna do half. Put you back in here for a minute. And then she was like, cover it back up. Okay, it's getting covered. Doing everything you said, girl, in your video. Not in your book. I feel you. I'm sure there was a reason for all of that. Okay. And, okay. So we're just gonna do 8. And they're probably gonna be so good and so amazing. And we're all gonna be like very impressed by them. And it looked like she was kind of pulling them and like shoving it into itself a little bit to kind of, I don't know, seal it almost. Because she did say at the end, she's like, make sure it's like sealed. And then she like rolled it. But this is how she did it. She was kind of going like this. And I was like, oh yeah, I like that little roll. I'm not getting big flat balls today. We're gonna have big puffy balls with the nice little seam. Except the seam's not really seaming, is it? More rolling. There. Oh, I didn't punch the air out. Okay. Although in the video, she doesn't say to punch the air out. That was from the book. You know, like when the movie version and the book version are different? That's what this feels like. This feels like the movie and the book version didn't entirely line up. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. That looks so good. This one is significantly smaller. Hopefully that's okay. Si se puede. We have another bout of resting coming up here. Which is good because I have some timely work, I can't even see my watch, that needs to be sent off. I freaking recorded in slow-mo yesterday again, which I think I'm done with this camera. I think I'm just gonna order the G7X Mark III, or I might even pop into a camera store and see if they have it, because I'm done with you, Sony. It shouldn't be this easy to continuously flip in and out of slow motion, and you should be able to tell very quickly that you're in slow motion. And maybe you can, but I certainly can't. My balls are balling, but they're not like sealing. Anyway, so when that vlog does get posted, you know, hopefully you don't really notice too much. It was a fun vlog. Had the whole family in it. I had a good time filming it. I had a good time editing it. So hopefully you enjoy it and just know that it's out of order for a reason. And when you see the title card and the date match up again, it's because we're back in order. I'm watching other people's Vlogmases. I'm watching Samantha Joe, and she's sick, right? And she's like so beat up about the fact that she's sick and she can't film the way she normally does and she's missing Vlogmas. And like, I feel for her because there's so much like pressure that you put on yourself. Regardless of how many people are watching you or whatever, it's like totally up to you. And, you know, I feel bad for her that she's so sick. I think she's just said she has pneumonia, which that sucks. Like it sucks to be sick during the holidays period, but obviously also when it's impacting your job. Okay, now I'm going to roll out the stuff. Oh, she does say to butter them again. Well, again, I don't think she said it in the video, but on the other thing, she said to butter them before you put the stuff on. As we learned in the video, our girl Claudia used a tortilla press for her thing. I gotta take it off this mat. All right, let's do the vanilla first. So this one should cover 2. 2? Oh no, this one should cover 8. Those ones should cover 2. No, this one should cover 4. Look. Stop it. This one should cover 4. Those ones should cover 2. Wowzers. That was challenging. This one should cover 4. So 1, 2, 4. Okay. So do you think it's going to be way easier with the tortilla press? You don't say, but we're going to find out together. Okay, the way this is just sliding away. Go back to your home, please. Back to your homeland. Okay, this is already like too hard. This should be going down. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay, sort of. Freaking banana pencils. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I mean, it's thinner than it was last time, I feel like. I'm not sure if it's big enough. And I did crack it a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and cover one. We're gonna cover this medium-sized one. We're gonna see how this goes. No. 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 We're just gonna pretend like everything's okay. No, don't use tortilla press. Use a rolling pin. It doesn't even crack with the rolling pin. Does it still get stuck? A little bit. It doesn't crack? Did I say that out loud or pretend like you didn't hear me say that? Say what? What are you even talking about? I literally don't even know what you're talking about right now. Like, stay focused, please. We're just trying to get this off of here, okay? It's okay if there's a little cracking. What are you even talking about? Literally? What are you talking about? That didn't even, that's not even a hole. That's literally like supposed to be there. Damn it, you guys. What a surprise the middle of this song is, huh? Because the beginning does not sound like this. The way I just was not meant to fail today. Should I go play the lotto? Because today I'm gonna win. This is a really heavy rolling pin. I love it. I got it at Crate. It's hard to do without the paper. It's harder to do without the paper. It feels like peeling vinyl after you cricket, you know? Your heat press. This is a cold peel. She says leave an inch extra. I don't know if you need an inch, but yeah, you asked for it. You're gonna get it. Oh, Ralphie, you're gonna get it? The vanilla one's the hardest to work with. I don't know if it's because it's just straight up vanilla or what. It's way juicier because I use a liquid instead of a powder. Like, this one feels like moist. Look at this. It's actually gigantic and it doesn't need to be this big. I just took a little nibble of the piece that stayed on the paper. This one tastes incredible. Holy cow. Okay, now we cut. Ooh, you're about to die. I'm gonna cut. Die on me, Captain. Let me show you one. Let me just show you one. Okay, in we go. Boom. Well, the camera died, but they are now officially in there. Oh God, no, that one's just melting. The one with the Nesquik is melting. It's melting. The other ones are not. That one is. Eek. Eek, eek, eek. Ready to tell you. Going off script. Oh, was the wrong thing to do. Huh? No que no? That's definitely better. I mean, perfect, no, but better, yes. Check it out. Okay, this is way better. I don't know if you guys, should we remind you what the other ones look like? Dense. Fuggo. Just for a side-by-side comparison here. You see how much bigger that one is? Okay, now let's show where I messed up. Yeah. Okay, so what's actually on it, kind of beautiful, I'm not gonna lie to you. But then the rest of it is clearly burnt to a crisp. So, do we care? Like, we're clipping that part off anyway. So really, who cares? Not I. If you care, then that's your problem, girl. Y'all are not about to stay here. My parents threatened to come over and eat these, so I wanted to have fresh ones for them to try. I'm so hungry. It's 11:30. I really need some food, but I have to get this work done. Like, time is of the essence. All right. So I got stuff sent off, which means technically speaking, I can take a break to eat now. I really need a shower too. It's already noon, so this is pretty crazy for me. I am normally already upstairs and showered and everything else, but as you know, I had important things to do this morning. Like make perfect guanchas. Yeah, I haven't tried them yet actually, so I don't want to be too cocky knowing that there's a good chance they're gonna taste like those. Anthropology sent me an email like, we're so sorry that they haven't been able to ship and they're late. Girl, what are you even talking about? Like, I don't even know what you're talking about right now, seriously. But now I remember them. So they're these little dessert plates and they say, bonjour, 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 bonjour. It just reminds me of Beauty and the Beast like every time. Oh my gosh. Imagine though, she drops them and they all break. Well, that one looks kind of crusty. Something's wrong with that one. Okay. Bonjour. All right, so I'm gonna wash these. Very cute. They match some of the other stuff I'm gonna have in my kitchen. I mean, I have stuff out right now, but I have like the holiday version, and this is a different version. The sound of styrofoam makes my freaking skin crawl. Styrofoam, wet shoelaces, being tied. I don't like it. Now this, I have no idea what it is. Congo brands. Oh, I know what it is because I just saw what it was on the label. Kiwi guava. I like it. A guayaba. I love guava flavors. Let's talk about lunch. So, or actually breakfast, but it's like late. It's 12:30. So, the bottom of this is beans, and then I roasted a little bit of corn. This is some chicken, egg, tomatoes, and then I had a little avocado, and I put some feta on top. I actually don't really like feta. Extra 7 grams of protein when I do it, and this is the fat-free feta by, I think, Athenos, and it's one of the only fat-free cheeses. It's, in fact, I think it's the only fat-free cheese that I actually eat. And in the past, I used to always do the fat-free cheeses, and it was like a thing because I always wanted everything to be as low point as possible. It's the reason it didn't really work as well. It worked in terms of me being able to stay on it, and I lost weight. It didn't work because I was always playing this game of how few points can I make this meal. And so this time around when I decided to get back on it, I decided not to play that game anymore. If I want avocado and cheese and sour cream, sometimes I put sour cream on this. I mix sour cream with the green Tabasco and lime juice, and I thin it out, and I just kind of drizzle it over, and it's so good. Then I'll add that. If I want it, I'll add it. If I go over points, I go over points. I would rather do it eating the foods that I want than playing this game of, well, if I have it before noon and it's my breakfast, and then I have it at 12:30 and it's my lunch, it'll be 1 point and 1 point, versus if I had it together, it would have been 3 points. Like, and if you've ever been on the program, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't do that anymore. I just do it the way I'm supposed to do it, and it works. So, yeah, and if you're on WW, I believe this is only 2 points for the avocado because I had a relatively small avocado. The rest of it's free. Even the feta. But I don't like feta. Like, I feel like it wants to be queso fresco real bad, but it's not. A lot of times I eat this with tortillas too, but It's a pretty hefty bowl, so I don't think I need that. I'm not that hungry. Plus, I want to save a little room for a conchita later. I think I'll wait till the kids get home to try it. Ooh, actually, let's make ourselves a little hydration agua while we're here. I'm gonna do one of the saluds. I haven't been having them as often, so the headaches have not like returned. But we're gonna do a Jamaica one, which this cup is not that big, so I'm actually gonna split it. I just did half of it. And then I fill it like 2/3 of the way. And then I add the lemonade. I really like this one by Minute Maid, and I like the other one by whatever the other brand is. This is a 0 sugar one. I just do a little bit. I want the actual sweetness from it. But when I don't have that, I literally just put lime juice in it. It's basically the same thing. I gotta buy a new case. For my computer, avocado was 3 points. I put like 75 grams. I'm gonna watch other people's VLOGMAS. Those of you that have been around a long time know that I got a lap band back when I was like 19. And if you have any experience with that, you could not eat and drink at the same time, or essentially it would cause you to, you'd basically throw up, okay? So, and it was painful. So I stopped doing that, period, right? And to this day, even though I got it removed in 2017, so 6 years ago, to this day, I cannot, it's not that I can't, it's that my brain completely does not allow this to happen. I cannot eat and drink at the same time. And on my birthday, we went to breakfast, and most people don't notice that I don't do them at the same time. I either do it before I eat, or I do it once I'm completely done with my meal. And on my birthday, we went to a breakfast place, ordered like a really good latte, right? It was like so nice. And they brought it out at the exact same time as my food. And I was so sad because they never do that. And at that moment, I was like, okay, well, either I'm gonna drink the food. I'm either gonna eat the food and the drink will get cold, or I'll drink the drink and the food will get cold. And it was like eggs, you know what I mean? And I ordered a hot latte. So I ended up having my meal, and then afterwards I went to like drink the drink, but everybody was already done, and like Lewis was ready to go because we had to like go pick up the cake and da-da-da. And so I ended up not being able to drink it. And anyway, all that to say that I was sad. I was sad for a problem that I created myself, but I can't do it. Now it grosses me out. Like when I watch TV shows and someone goes like this and then they start drinking and that, or people are doing it like on TikTok and stuff, it grosses me out because I picture it all together in there and it's just so nasty. But it's not nasty. I think it's just like, I don't know. I just trained myself to never, like, it's funny because I was about to pick this up and then my brain was like, ew, no thank you. I will be drinking that after I am done. So if you see me drink something when I'm eating, it's because something's wrong. Like, that's literally the only reason. And the only exception is dunking something in coffee, but I don't even like to do that. Like, that's really not my thing, purely because I don't want to be experiencing solid and liquid at the same time. However, I love soup, so riddle me that. I don't know.
I'll clear up the sinuses, so let's go. Here we go.
I'm about to film a little IG with my things, but look, this is the old one from 2 days ago. Flatty McFlatterson over here. Jeez Louise, I didn't even notice the bottom got kind of crispy. And then look at these precious babies. Look at these precious babies. I'm gonna film the Instagram and I'm gonna crack it open on Instagram, but you just watch from right there, okay? Like a little fly on the wall. I feel like this just goes to show you that if you suck at something and you do terribly the first time, just cry and try again. The way that this is literal perfection, oh my gosh. Ugh, I can't post this reel today because I'm posting a different one, but I'm not gonna lie to you, this is better than the one at the store. Like the bakery, this is incredible. I'm gonna link the video. This is incredible. Wow. Okay, now tell me however you think. Right?
The bread's so much better.
Oh my gosh.
Like, look how flat those ones are compared to this.
Yes, I've already degraded them all day long. I am gonna call Grandma right now. I have been so busy all day. I didn't have any time to like jibber jabber on the phone. But seriously, what do you rate this one?
This is amazing without coffee. This is like a 10.
I made the conchas again.
Oh.
And They are the best thing I have ever baked in my life. Okay, I don't know about that, but they are incredible. Felt like I needed to tell you because the first ones were so bad, it was actually embarrassing.
We saw your little clip. We were like, we're coming over for coaches tonight.
Yeah, okay, well, because the first ones I made, which I still have, like Solomon would probably eat them as like a pity thing, but the other ones would literally, they like blow you away. They're so good. I'm so impressed by myself right now.
I'm talking about people I do like.
Oh, we sliced the pink one.
Because I like the color pink.
Better than the other one. I mean, not better than the chocolate one. I just mean like better than the other batch.
You need to get rid of those.
Grandma and Grandpa are coming over.
Are you going to eat them all?
I'm going to have them try those so they have to be subjected to the same things we were subjected to.
They even look lost in those ones.
I know, because they didn't puff up. They didn't do what they were supposed to do.
Those ones look very connected and those ones don't.
Okay, look, they've agreed. My parents came because I needed official testers.
This.
And Solomon went ahead and tried the bad one.
There's no.
And even he is
Real
admitting
bad.
it. Yeah.
I like everything except no. This is bad.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah, these other ones are good.
Oh my God.
I'm very happy with those. Yes. Amazing. Jimmy John's.
I had to go complain because I got my order wrong and I felt bad. But
Yeah, but Nala went in there.
Mom went, do you want to go and complain jokingly? I went in.
No, I didn't even say complain, but they got your order wrong. It's not a complaint for
So
you
who's
to get.
going to nuns?
She walked in there. I verified it wasn't my fault. She walked in there and she said, "What? I don't even know. I didn't go in. She did it by herself." And she was like, "Give me my damn sandwich."
And,
I don't say bad.
and you said, and they said, give us back that other one then.
Yeah, he said, I'll throw that out for you. And I said, thanks.
You should have been like, "Oh, can I keep it? I know a guy."
I
The
didn't
guy. Yeah, they added avocado, and she didn't want that.
I have to do stuff like that at school all the time because Lauren will never grow up and tell the teacher anything.
Neither will I. I am Lauren, and you are Ashley in your situation. So enjoy that. To show the camera the difference between these two. The side by side is.
There you go. Yeah.
It's wild. Wow. What a time. You know, it's good to fail because then you can redeem yourself. You can't redeem yourself if you don't fail. Then you're just succeeding, and that is super boring.
Yeah, A+.
Yeah,
Where
see,
did this come from?
Doris made it. She gave it to me the other day. I'm sorry that today's whole vlog was about conchas. I apologize. Was it even all about conchas? You know what? I don't apologize, but I feel bad. I'm just kidding. I don't feel bad. I'm so excited about it. I'm making food. I know you're supposed to keep this in the fridge after you open it, but I've never done that, and I want you to know. Here I am, living in the flesh. I'm so glad I made this dinner for myself many months ago. Or maybe it was last month, girl. I don't even know. But I just knew Sarah of the future was really going to appreciate this one night. Sarah of the past, girl, you were right. I wish I could go back in time and tell you that, but I can't. So just know Sarah of the future, if you feel like doing this again, Sarah of the even further future would be so happy about it. So I'm down to only one more thing about albondigas in there. Then I gotta make more. It's 7:14 today, which for you is actually tomorrow. Theoretically. Because I had a sponsored video. You guys know. I was working on it all morning. I sent it off. It was approved. Beautiful. Wonderful. Love that. Love that. Approved with no edits. Literally the best words you can hear. All of the content was approved with no edits. And you know why? Because I combed through that brief. With a fine tooth, with the lice comb, I combed through that brief, making sure I did not mess up. Do you have a question? Making sure I did not mess up a single thing, and I nailed it, clearly. And I was like, they were like, actually, you know, you can post tomorrow. And I was like, actually, could I post today? And they're like checking on it, but it's 7:14. And even in California, it's 5:14. And it's Friday. People go home. So she says she's checking if I can. The thing is, if I can't post that, there's no Vlogmas for today. We're living in today. Like, I'm too up to speed. So I'm thinking my backup plan, if she doesn't get back to me in the next like 45 minutes, is to go do a live book haul and review. That way I don't have to edit it. And I could just post that, and that'll be Vlogmas Day, whatever the freaking hell day we're on. I don't know what day we're on, but it'll be Vlogmas Day that. Well, it's 9:24. I just finished editing the video that you're watching, and guess what? I never got the approval, so I'm about to make a thumbnail, a little cafecito, and we're about to go sit in the library and do a live video because one thing I'm not gonna do is miss an upload. But I gotta focus on something else now. So, bye!